Hey everyone, Penguin here, doing what we do best, M11 draft. So in this pack, there are a few nice cards. Gravedigger's fine, Yavimaya Worm, and Pack Leader are fine creatures. Corrupt is awesome, if you can get a few swamps on board. And then there's a Wrath Effect, and we all know all about, Wrath Effects, I think. It's actually kind of, I mean, Dear Judgment can be tricky to use, I think, in limited. A lot more than some people would think. But still, Wrath Effect is a Wrath Effect. If it weren't for that, I would pick Pack Leader or Corrupt. I could probably argue somehow, that Corrupt would be better than Dear Judgment, but I guess I'll go with the safe bet and stick with Dear Judgment. Ooh, of course, if we picked that Corrupt, we could have followed that up with a Quack Sickness. So, we got past a rare. Pretty decent rare, actually, I think. Protean Hydra. That's fine. Works pretty well with the green leyline. It's nothing too great in our colors, unfortunately. Silver and Pegasus is okay, but there are better cards here. Kinda sucks that we shipped two good, decent green cards. So, I don't know if we could. Although we could probably do Protean Hydra as a splash if we had to. We can still also do Quack Sickness. Although, yeah, like I said, we passed the Corrupt. I'm gonna stick with Protean Hydra. I don't know. Probably also do Quack Sickness, but Protean Hydra, like I said, at least that's splashable. So, although, green-white isn't necessarily the best. Huh. Right, there's a captivating vampire, and I want to make a. It's my dream to make a vampire deck in M11 draft. Of course, we shipped two decent black cards, so that could be tricky. A safe bet here, I think, would be to cultivate, so we could splash. Safe bet definitely is cultivate, but you know what? I'm doing this for fun. I'll go ahead with Captivating Vampire, see if we can actually make that deck. It absolutely sucks that we passed those two removal earlier. I mean, but I'll see where this goes. Right. So, if you're going to make that deck, then Assassinate is okay. Not the best removal, but it's okay removal. We're passing some pretty nice white cards. A Scroll Thief. There's also Viscerseer that we can, hoping to pick up on the wheel. And there's Llanowar Elves. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Assassinate. Wicked Druid is the most powerful card in this deck. I mean, this pack. So there's Viscerseer, another Horror, Stabbing Pain. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Viscerseer. I mean, I'm gonna start loading up on vampires to make Captivating Vampire worth it. If we're lucky, we can wheel Stabbing Pain. I would like to include one Stabbing Pain or so in my deck. Whether in sideboard main deck, But, Viscerseer. So, Mind Rot or Death Mark? I think I prefer Death Mark. Yep. Although Mind Watch is fine. I mean, I'll play one or two of those. But Death Mark is a fine card. Okay, options. Barony Vampire is a vampire, of course. There's Rest from the Grave, which would be important to, I think, take a few, because especially if you just gonna have one captivating vampire, we won't be able to recur him. You know, that's Entombs, Gravediggers. Construct's actually past that Gravedigger, but you know, whatever. First pack, and this is just a Drowned Catacomb. We can go blue-black if it was just to help give us a little more options. I mean, it's a fine archetype. That's I think a safe bet is just to pick the Rise from the Grave. We can also use it on the other players, creatures. I mean graveyards, so that's fine. Yep, I'm fine taking a Mind Rot. Cut black, and it's a fine card in its own right. I'm fine picking a Disentomb, like I said, being able to recur Captivating Vampire, because I'm sure it's going to be targeted. That and the other vampires and whatnot. Okay, these cards aren't great. I could do Goblin Tunneler just to make sure I don't get killed by Fiery Hellhound. And Call Bears, Call Bear, whatever. Let's hate that sideboard card. Yay, Viscer's here. And we're probably not playing Data Judgment then. We can possibly still do Protean Hydra as like a splash. That's why I'm not hiding it quite yet. Like I said, it kind of sucks that we passed that Corrupt and Quack Sickness, but what can you do? Say to make this deck work with Captivating Vampire, we have to get, I would like at least 8 other vampires. I guess that sounds okay. Besides us saying blue-black, we could also do red-black, kind of the sack deck, since of course you have the Viscer and Bloodthorn vampires to take advantage. Ooh, there's a late Manic Vandal. Take advantage of sack outlets and whatnot. Maybe fling a few flings or whatever, So that's what I've been thinking. So there's a Triskelion. I'll go ahead and pick that. There's also Black Knight. It's fine. But Triskelion, 6 for 4/4 is okay. But the fact that they're removing counters to kill things, or just to do damage to players, that's pretty nice. And splashable, so whatever. Other than that, yeah, like I said, Black Knight. We can also consider Act of Treason, but I think I'd rather do Black Knight. I want to push mono black in case they get corrupts and whatnot, and cracksnesses. Yes, yeah. So. Oh man, there's some nice cards here. I mean, I'm fine playing a Doomblade, of course, but Air Servant, Blinding Mage, War Frost, Cultivate, all fine cards. Hopefully you can wear that Disentomb. I don't want to play too many, but still, it's nice to have a few. And I'm fine picking up Doomblade in the end, since that takes care of anything. Hope we don't get killed by these bombs. Oh, it's mostly Air Servant, but yeah, Doomblade is fine. This is a sign, I think. Yeah. If I can draft a second Captivating Vampire, I will. Especially, it makes it a lot more easier. I don't have to worry too much about Graveyard Recursion. They boost each other up. Kind of sucks that I'm passing Howling Banshee. That's a fine card for black. There's also Viscer's here, but I think we can, we have a pretty good chance of wheeling that. Yeah. I would also play Nether Horror. I mean, 4-drop. Hey. And nothing much else. And there's another Tomb, I think. So, but yeah, I'll draft another Captivating Vampire. Yay, Corrupt. So thank God, at least I have one. Other than that, the Sign Blood. Yeah, I haven't seen any Child of Nights, unfortunately, yet. I would love those. You know, that, few, Barony. Bloodthorn isn't as quite if we don't have any important as if we don't have any reassembling skeletons. But yeah, Crypt's very nice to see. Okay, here, lane lines. I don't need that, I don't think. No, I don't. It's okay. So, we have here a Nightwing Shade, another Distant Tomb. I think, of course, Nightwing Shade is the better card. I'm sure we can wheel, like, at least one other Distant Tomb, maybe even two. So, I'll go ahead, stick with our colors. There's a Mana Leak. It's fine counter. Yep.